Ladies and gentlemen, federal employees, today we're talking about RMDs, required minimum distributions. If you don't know what that is, simply put, it's when the TSP requires that you take money out and pay the taxes accordingly, regardless of whether you want to or need to at all. So we're going to dive into that today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So good to have you. My name is Dallin Haas. I'm a financial planner who serves feds just like you every day, and I love it. So let's talk about RMDs. Again, it stands for Required Minimum Distributions. And this is how it works. Starting in your 70s, depending on when you were born, you're going to be required to start pulling money out. Now, the exact amount that they require depends on your life expectancy and when you start. Normally, it starts anywhere between 4 and 5%, then it goes up over time. So if you're an 80-year-old taking an RMD, the percentage you take out is going to be more than if you're 72, for example. Now, if you look at this chart, if you were born before July 1940, the age you start RMDs is 70 and a half, and this is would have, of course, already started for you. If you were born between July 1949, and December 31, 1950, it starts at 72. If you were born between December 31, 1950 and December 31, 1959, it's 73. That's when RMDs would start for you. If you're born after 1960, then it is 75 years old. So if you're watching this, you're born after 1960, RMDs don't start until the year you turn 75. So basically, let's say you have $1 million in the TSP and you are 75 years old and you're born after 1960. Then in that year, even if you've never taken money out before, the TSP says, look, you have to take money out and pay whatever taxes are applicable. Now, a couple things to know is first, the only type of accounts that you have to take money out is pre-tax retirement accounts, like traditional TSP, traditional IRAs, anything that's Roth, like Roth TSP and Roth IRAs, you do not have to take out RMDs, which is a great, great blessing, okay? However, there are extreme penalties for not taking RMDs in the year that you need to. If you don't take them out, then there's again, extreme penalties. But TSP actually has your back on this front, where they will automatically, at the end of the year, if you have not taken out the RMD amount that you're supposed to, like for example, let's say you were supposed to take out $5,000 for your RMD and you only took out $3,000, or you didn't take out any. At the end of the year, they're going to say, hey, how much did you not take out of your RMD? Perfect. We're going to automatically send the RMD to you, distribute it to you on your behalf, so that with the TSP, at least as it works right now, it's hard to miss RMDs because they will automatically adjust it based on how much you took out that year and send it to you, which is a great perk to have, so that you don't miss it altogether and then owe penalties. You definitely don't want to owe RMD penalties. Those are brutal. So the biggest thing to know when it comes to RMDs is when they start for you. And then there's some great calculators online to calculate what the percentage or how much you'd have to take out of your account every single year. And the biggest thing you want to keep in mind is that hopefully, if you've planned right, then they don't put you into higher tax brackets. Because what happens to some people is they don't plan for this, and then all of a sudden when they're forced to take money out and they haven't really taken much out before, it skyrockets them in a higher tax bracket. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you as long as you plan right. And if you want to know more about planning right for RMDs, I've got tons of videos on tax planning, which you can check those out. There's a bunch of things you can do to help prepare for RMDs over time. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.